The most surprising thing about Gamer for me is just how many people are in this movie. For a film that came out with little promotion and did consequently little at the box office, there's a really good cast behind this movie. In addition to Gerard Butler, who of course got the bulk of the promotion centered around him, the movie also stars Michael C. Hall, who's just recently been racking up the awards nominations for his portrayal of Dexter on the hit Showtime show, Kira Sedgwick, Logan Lerman, who some of you might remember from the Jack and Bobby CW TV show a couple of years back, Amber Valletta, former supermodel, Terry Crews, one of those action wrestling type guys, John Leguizamo, and Chris Ludacris Bridges. For me, the most exciting part was the cameo by James Roday and Maggie Lawson from Psych, who both show up together on screen. I believe they're a real-life couple as well, so that kind of added to the fun. What didn't surprise me about Gamer is that it's just a okay movie. It's not a bad movie. There are some really good action sequences, but the movie is so hyper-stylized and so kinetically edited that it's just kind of like a big acid trip. It tries to take the whole future aspect of the movie and kick it into overdrive. And more than anything, it reminded me of that old Jean-Claude Van Damme film Knockoff, which was just so all over the place you couldn't even focus on what was happening for more than a minute at a time. Gamer is sort of like that. It really tries to be so in your face and so over the top that it succeeds. That's not necessarily a good thing, though. It makes it kind of a scattered viewing experience. So while there were parts of the movie that I kind of enjoyed, and some of the satirical takes on the future were sort of interesting, it really just sort of takes today's culture of internet obsession and violence on television and pushes it to the nth degree, which is not an altogether pleasant thing. The amazing cast that the film has does a pretty good job with what it has to work with, but overall the movie itself is just kind of eh. In terms of the Blu-ray release, though, the film looks and sounds pretty amazing. It's a brand new film, lots of colors, lots of action, and the Blu-ray handles it all very well. There's no pixelation when the action gets really crazy. There's no excessive grain. Colors are like leap off the screen, kind of remind me of the Speed Racer movie, which also looked similarly excellent on Blu-ray. The surround track, of course, is also pretty fantastic. Lionsgate has some hit or miss results with their soundtracks, even though most of them are put out in the 7.1 surround. But without a doubt, this one is really, really active. I mean, it's a movie that just never lets up, and the surround speakers really do a great job of bringing everything in the movie to your ears, which is so much that sometimes it's a little overwhelming, but you can't fault the surround track for that. On top of that, the Blu-ray has a number of extra features. What you get on the disc are the Icon mode, which is an expanded visual commentary, what they call gamer cheat modes, which gives you specialized commentary and making of bits that are accessible throughout the film. This is pretty standard for Blu-rays. You should be familiar with this kind of extra feature by now. An audio commentary with the filmmakers and the cast members, a making of documentary called Inside the Game, an additional making of featurette called First Person Shooter, The Evolution of Red, the theatrical trailer, and then a never-before-seen theatrical trailer. And then on top of that, you get the Lionsgate Live, which is a BD Live menu system that offers up exclusive content and ringtones and special offers and blah, blah, blah. Nothing too exciting there. In addition, there is a digital copy of the film. Now, the DVD version of the movie basically comes with all those same extras except for the digital copy, the Icon mode, and the Gamer cheat modes. Those are Blu-ray exclusives. Ultimately, Gamer is terrific. If you're a fan of first-person shooter video games, you'll probably like this movie because it's kind of like one of those brought to life. But if you like something with a little bit more of a storyline or intelligent writing, then Gamer's probably not for you.